Hi, my name is Frederick Lane. I'm an author, attorney, and educational consultant based in the state of New York. I've been asked today to put together a brief talk on best practices for parents in dealing with kids and technology. This is a contribution to the Africa Safer Internet Day 2021. I'm the author of 10 books, including most recently 4 books dealing with the cyber traps of digital technology use by children. This has given me an opportunity to think about some of the things that parents can do to help make their children safer. So let's start off number one with the single most important thing, which is conversation between parents and kids on an ongoing basis about what kinds of technology the kids are using and how they're using it. One of the things that we see in the work that people are doing in cyber safety and cybersecurity is that kids need what I call proactive context and guidance. And I covered a lot of this in the Cyber Traps books that I wrote: Cyber Traps for the Young, Cyber Traps for Expecting Moms and Dads, and so on. By proactive context and guidance, I mean that kids need to be informed about the kinds of things that they're going to see online, because they will start seeing things that they are not prepared to understand. And the sooner that parents can sit down and explain to them some of the things that they might see online and what those things mean, the better off that children will be. It's difficult because sometimes these are awkward conversations for parents, but it's important for kids to know that their parents understand the risks that are out there and are there to help them navigate them and avoid the worst cyber traps. Closely following on that is the idea that it should be a goal for parents not to worry so much about the individual technologies that their children will use, whether it's tablets or smartphones or different apps like WhatsApp or Facebook or what have you. The real key to these conversations with children is to make sure that the parents are focusing on their behavior, which is to say, one of the things that parents should be communicating to their children is what their values are and what their expectations are for the child's behavior. And if those things are conveyed clearly and over a period of time, then children will absorb those lessons and it really will be less critical what devices they're using. The goal ultimately is to make sure that children are well grounded and understand what the expectations are, regardless of what devices or apps that they're using. One of the things that can really help with this, and I try to encourage every parent to think about this, is to slow down a child's access to technology and their use of it. One of the things that I sometimes talk to people about is the concept of least feasible technology. And by that I mean, what is the lowest level of technology a child needs in order to accomplish a certain task? You will often hear people say that there's a concern that children will somehow fall behind if they don't have access to the latest devices. Certainly a lot of children make that argument. But I will assure you that no child will be economically disadvantaged because they waited a year or two to get a phone or a tablet or the latest device that they're asking for. There is plenty of time for them to catch up, and they're very good at it. But there isn't as much time to develop the non-tech skills of empathy and kindness and understanding and concentration. These are all values that devices make more difficult. So slowing down access to technology is key. And then lastly, something that I think is particularly effective is for parents to encourage children to be educators. By that I mean that if parents see a child using a new app or a new website or something along those lines, ask the children how to install it. Ask them how they use it. It's a great opportunity for parents then to engage in a conversation and to have an opportunity to discuss values, concerns, your own wisdom and experience. A lot of parents do get flustered by technology, but it's important to remember that while kids may be technically savvy, parents do have wisdom and experience, and that's valuable to the child. I wish you all the very best in dealing with the incredible challenges of our digital world. Thank you.